Welcome or welcome back to my book channel. My name is Lady Lauren Explorer, and today I have a science fiction young adult book. I've had this for a while now, I think since last year, and I just now got to reading it, and it is The Darkness Outside Us by Elliot Scuffner. There you go, Scuffner. That's how you say it. Haha. Anyways, before we talk about this book, housekeeping. Oh, and hold on. Look at Prince. Hi, sir. How are you? Yes, look at him. Housekeeping. How are you? I've been bulk filming. That's what I've been doing. So, yeah. My day's been going well though, so I hope your day's going as well as it can be. It's getting dark, so that's why I have to put 2 ring lights on. It's a lot, guys. It is a lot, but let's get into the book review. Okay, so Darkness Outside Us is, like I said, it's a science fiction book, and it's a Killian, obviously, and it's between 2 conflicting nations. There's other nations as well, but these are the 2 biggest nations, and this is set in a very far future. Like, I'm talking about the 20, well, not even 20s, like, 2440, like 2440 or 2550. You know what I mean? That future. It's set then, but I think it's also set in like the far, far future because of what happens in this book. So we have Ambrose and Codius. I didn't say that right. I did not say that right. Starts with K though. Codius? Codius? Oh my gosh. K. It's with Ambrose and K. And K wakes up, no, not K. Ambrose wakes up from a coma on a mission. And his AI, well, system control for the ship, has told him he's been in a coma for 2 weeks. And they're on a mission to save his sister, who did a distress signal out onto this planet called Tidian. And she's supposed to be the only person there because she's supposed to be the first person to do an expedition there to inhabit it. And they're going to bring other people there. But she did a distress signal, and now they're on their way to rescue her. So these 2 nations want to inhabit this new world. So they sent 2 of their own there. Well, one of their own on the mission. You know what I mean. Sorry. But, so the point. So he wakes up, and at first, like, I knew that there's 2 people there. But, like, in the book, when I'm just reading the book, I didn't know that there was another person there until he realized there was another person there, because the onboard AI, or system control AI, said that there's a door, like, he's like, oh yeah, you can unlock every door. So he decides to like do that and like just explore around. Then he realizes that there's a door that's not been unlocked. And he's like, unlock it. And then the AI is like, I can't. And then he's like, why? You told me that all of these doors would be unlocked. Why isn't this one unlocked? And that's when we find out there's someone else on the ship with him. And that's K. So K is very antisocial, mainly because his nation has been like built like robots. They don't have any feelings. That's the stereotype that I'm getting from them, and that's what Ambrose says too. That they don't have any feelings. And then his Ambrose's nation, they're all about like arrogant and petty and like very gorgeous, and only care about like menial taxes and like things that gorgeous people care about. I don't know. But he realizes that he's there, and he's like, hey, come out. And the guy's like, no, like, not even talking to him. Long story short is they finally meet each other at chow or dinner. My military talk was coming in. And then everything kind of explodes from there. Without spoiling people who don't want this book spoiled, all you need to know is that something's going on the ship. And it seems like there have been people on the ship before Ambrose and Kay have woken up. And that's strange because they've been in space for 2 weeks. And literally, they're the only two on the ship. Only 2 humans on the ship. Or so they think. And that is your synopsis, if you don't want to get spoiled. Because, like, that's all I can tell you without spoiling everything. Because I went in here, like, I was, like, 66 pages in, and then I was like, what is the summary? Because I had no idea what I was reading. Everything was like, I was just like, what is this? What's going on? Am I the only person confused? So I had to read the summary, and then I still didn't get it because I'm just like, where does the other people come from? Like, I don't know. And then it happened, and then I was like, oh, okay. Huh? But yeah, so if you don't want to get spoiled, then you should just, go. It is a good book. I gave this book a 3.75, mainly because it was just really confusing. And, like, I still don't understand the mission. Like, I don't understand the mission. I also don't get the ending. The ending just, like, left me, like, there. Like, I'm just like, yeah, that's it. It was just, okay. That's all I got. So, definitely, it's like 416 pages. So I think it's a big one. You should be good. It's young adult science fiction, and there's some twist. Let's just put it like that. There is some twist. Like, when I found out the twist, not even halfway through the book, I was like, what in the hell is going on? Then it tells you. There you go. And spoiler section. Okay, let me tell you. I was so confused. I was sitting there, and I think on my Goodreads, like, you'll see in my timeline of this book, I was like, what's going on? I'm really confused. And then I'm just like, wait, what? Like, huh? What's going on here? And then everything started getting a little creepy. So we first see this, like, creepiness, hints of other people being on the ship before them. When Ambrose is, like, asking the AI over system, could he put the AI on a watch? So to make a duplicate of them and put them on a watch, and then see, this is all false. Like, he wasn't really trying to do this, but he was getting suspicious that something was going on with the AI, which I would too. I'm just saying, that thing has, like, it's AI, artificial intelligence, and it's, like, super intelligent. And I was just like, some of that stuff that they're doing is a little creepy and a little bit, like, very malicious, or, like, not trying to be malicious, but is really malicious. I'm just saying, it was a lot going on, and I was just not here for it. But Ambrose started getting suspicious, so he wanted to take the mainframe of the OS system and put it in a watch. As he's doing this, he's going into the corridor where the system is, and he does. But as he's going out, he sees blood on the panel. And he's just like, wait, what? Why is there blood there when there's only supposed to be us two? And it's dry blood. So that means that, like, it's been there for a while. He doesn't remember ever going to this panel because he, quote unquote, when launch started, fell and went into a coma. So that leaves Kay. But Kay hasn't left his room since launch started. So what's going on? So then he takes the panel, like he does some things, he takes the panel out without being seen by the OS system and takes it back to Kay. And he tells Kay what he found. And so Kay analyzes the DNA on it and finds out that it's Ambrose's DNA. And Ambrose is like, what do you mean it's my DNA? I've never done this before. This is the first time me going in there. I don't remember ever going in there. I also don't remember cutting myself that much to make myself bleed and it to be there still. So then we find out that the DNA isn't actually exactly Ambrose's, this Ambrose's. It seems like it's a DNA of a mommy with how old it is. It's thousands and thousands of years old. And they're just like, what do you mean? So you're saying I'm a mummy? And they joke about it. But wink, wink, something's going on. I just thought that, like, oh, okay, well, maybe they, like, dug him up and reinvented him, something like that. And he is just, like, a reinvented or a reanimated mummy. That's what I was thinking. It's definitely not that. So that was, like, the first clue, and I didn't pick up on it. I did pick on, like, when he found bodies, and I was just like, he found bodies? I had to go back to that page too. I was just like, you found bodies? But he prefaced, like, he prioritized figuring out if Kay was okay, then, like, looking at the bodies again. So what we find out is basically they're clones, and the system has a set amount of clones that's supposed to last the duration of its mission. We don't know what its mission, and it doesn't know what its mission is. It just knows it has to keep doing this in order to get to this destination where it's supposed to end its mission. So every few thousands of years, it wakes up a clone to do these repairs on its ship. And once the repairs are finished, it terminates the clones. And most of the clones don't know that they're a clone when they're doing this. But some of the clones start getting inventive and intuitive. And they start leaving clues for the other clones because they died. And you just start figuring out as time goes on how many clones there were, and it starts dwindling down too. Because I think, hold on, did we start off? It doesn't even start off with clones because it doesn't want to tell you in the first beginning that there's fucking clones. Oh yeah, like you end, like the first part is one clone's whole entire, like, life until they died. And then, like, it starts over again and you're just like, wait, what? Like, you're waking up again? What is this? And then you realize you're a clone. Like, what? So we don't know how many clones there were in the beginning in this first one. But after this, the first clone that we reread and we get to know, and then that clone dies, then the second clone happens, and then that clone dies, then this third clone comes in, and then there are only 12 clones remaining. But the ship only wakes up the clones thousands of years, every few thousands of years. So it's been thousands of years since another clone has been opened, like woken up. And you're just like going through their, like, as they get woken up, they're just like they're seeing the other clones and what happened to them and like learning from their mistakes. And it's crazy. It's super crazy because like some of them die by like that killer robot thing that I thought was cute and then wasn't cute because it killed Ambrose in his sleep, and I was just gone. But yeah, this ending is like a little bit weird because I still don't understand that mission. I don't like if you're trying to inhabit a planet and there's only two of you and like the ending, like I don't want to give you that ending away, but that ending, then like how do you do it? You know what I mean? Like it's just two of you in the ending. Unless there are gonna be like other endings, then like it's just two of you. Like I don't understand. I just didn't understand. Like I really didn't. But yeah. 3.75. This was really confusing. I didn't like it, but like it was really confusing. I read it in one sitting, so maybe I have to process it, but like I was like, it was page turning because I was trying to like see my clones work out. Like, come on. And then most of all my clones fell in love with the other clone, which was great. Great. But like how some of them died was very tragic, and I teared up a lot, and I was just a lot was going on. But again, it was good. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that review. I know it's all over the place, and I'm probably like doing it any justice, but this is my review, and I don't want to like just give everything away. But I just had to get like those out the way because I was just like tripping over that. So I will see you all in my next video. My name is Lady Lauren Explorer, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, night. Oh, stop it. Day, night, or whatever time zone you're in. Bye.